the Right Honorable George Price, has arrived in Belmopan. And what I'm going to ask the cameraman to do is take a pan, and if you will notice, the road leading out to the George Price Center itself is lined with the children and the residents of Belmopan who are carrying candles, and they are paying tribute to the Right Honorable George Price by this way. What will happen is that the motor vehicle that is bringing the casket will drive off of the ring road and down into the road leading to the George Price Center for Peace and Development. Then, as we saw happening at the Bliss Center this morning, the Belize Defense Force will take the casket from the vehicle and carry it on their shoulders into the George Price Center. Inside the center, for those who are familiar with it, and even if you're not, as you enter the door, you will look to your left. That is where the casket will be laid out for folks to pass by and pay their last respects. The George Price Center for Peace and Development, they inform me as well that they will have several books of condolences that folks will be able to sign and leave their thoughts and their memories of the Right Honorable George Price. Those books of condolences will be on the outside of the center, and just in the area where the bust is located, the bust of Mr. Price. The folks that are gathered with their candles in hand, they're now singing, and this is the way they want to pay tribute to the fallen national hero. It is quite a gathering that is out here as well, and the public viewing on Sunday will begin at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it will continue through to 5 in the evening. But I am told that a decision has made that if there are people in the line or more people waiting to go pay their last respect, they won't turn anybody back, but they will ensure that everyone who comes here tomorrow gets a chance to file past the casket and pay their last respects. Of course, we here at Love Television and Love FM, as a matter of fact, the RSV group of companies will be out here from early in the morning to bring you extensive coverage of what is taking place in the nation's capital, Belmopan. We expect that folks from all over will be making their way here to the nation's capital and the George Price Center to be able to pay their last respects. It was a good crowd in Belize City that went out to the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts, and we expect that another good crowd will be coming to the George Price Center in Belmopan as well to pay their last respects, as we hear the sirens and we see the lights in the distance now, and that indicates that the casket has arrived in Belmopan and in the area here where the George Price Center is. With all the lights and all the escorts and what have you, that is definitely the case. And for those watching, you will see in the distance the lights, and you'll hear as well in the distance the blaring of the sirens. And as I told you earlier, the singing by the folks who are gathered out here. That you're looking at is the motorcade that is bringing the casket of the late Right Honorable George Cadell Price. The vehicle will turn down to the road leading to the center, and at one point what will happen is that when they reach just in front of the center proper, the soldiers of the Belize Defense Force will be taking the casket on their shoulders. Applause now from the folks lining the road. As the hearse drives up. I think will happen is that the hearse will drive on to the cemented way right in front of the center door, as close as possible as they could get. The soldiers that you see in the distance, those are the soldiers that will be bearing the casket inside of the building. As the hearse will now reverse, the soldiers will come and take the body inside. Excuse me. The door to the hearse is open, and the soldiers will come forward now to get the casket, and there they go, the slow march towards the hearse. This is all happening live at the George Price Center for Peace and Development in Belmopan. You will see in a short while the casket emerging, and we're going to keep the camera on it to ensure that you see that. Quite a number of folks have gathered out they've lined the way leading up to and in front of the George Price Center. As the casket now is being hoisted slowly onto the shoulders of the BDF soldiers. And there you see slowly the casket being raised onto the shoulders of the BDF officers. Okay, and the turn now as they prepare to enter the George Price Center. Alright, and the slow march begins now as the casket makes its way into the George Price Center. As the national anthem is sung by the folks who have lined the road leading into the George Price Center. And there you just witnessed the casket bearing the Right Honorable George Price being taken inside the George Price Center for Peace and Development here in the nation's capital, Belmopan. What we can tell you is that folks continue to sing the Belizean national anthem, and this is the way they are paying tribute to a great man, a very good man. And we can tell you that beginning tomorrow morning as early as 8 o'clock, the George Price Center for Peace and Development will be open so that the public will get a chance to begin to go in and file past the casket and be able to pay their last respects to Mr. Price. The viewing time is expected to be between 8 o'clock tomorrow morning and 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. But as explained to us, an understanding has been reached that if there is a lot of folks and they have not gotten a chance yet to get inside of the George Price Center, then nobody will be turned away. So everybody who makes it out here will get a chance to go in and pay their last respects to Mr. Price. Of course, we'll be out here with you, and our broadcast is scheduled to start before 8 o'clock so that you'll get to see the first group of people going in to pay their last respects. And our broadcast will continue throughout the day as we continue to pay tribute to the fallen national hero. That's just going to about do it for our broadcast from here at the George Price Center.